welcome to my channel. This is Tasha's Budget, and right now we are driving. We are going to the post office to pick up one of my items that got delivered to make my keychain. So we are going to do that, and then we're headed to work. No, I gotta pay the water bill first. Water bill and work. I'm gonna be late for work, but I got time to make up, so I'm good on that. So this is gonna be like a vlog of running errands, daily vlog, and to talk about my saving challenge that I did last night. The video will be posted sometime today. Today is actually April 15th, 2023. It is Friday. I'm so glad for that. Sit home and rest. So let me tell you guys an interesting story. So I end up getting a new phone number, and when I got the new phone number, I text everybody in my contacts, my sister, my fiance, my godmama, and all the important people. I text them, let them know, hey, I got a new number, this is my number, blah, blah, blah. And my sister actually was the one that texted back, and she was like, well, who is this? And I was like, it's your sister. So when she called me, I didn't answer the phone because it was a number she didn't call from normally. It was her work number. So I ignored the call. Then I ended up calling her back, heard the message, and I got to her and I was talking to her. She was like, well, why you didn't respond to my text? I was like, well, you never text me. And she said, yes, I did. It sounded like some little kids playing on the phone. I cussed them out while I was at work. And I'm like, what? I never received no messages from you. And she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I text you, and it's weird. I said, well, try to text me now while we on the phone. And same thing happened. Somebody texted back, well, who is this? I think I might know you. So what's your full name and where do you stay? And I'm like, what? So I work at a high school, and I gave one of my teachers my number, which a lot of them had my number, but this teacher in particular was actually messaging me that day about a particular thing that happened in her room. And I'm like, okay. So I text her. I was like, well, I got a new number. I'll text you my number. So I text her, and I said, this is, Tasha. And I never got nothing from her the rest of the day until the next day. Literally next day, I went to go clean her room, and she was like, hey, I got weird messages from you last night. And I was like, are you really kidding me? Are you playing with me right now? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I messaged you, let me show you. She said, you text me, you said, hey, this is Tasha. I said, yeah, I did. I text you. And she was like, yeah. I said, hi. And the person was like, well, who was this? So I was like, oh, it's me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And then the other person messaged back and said, hey, I might know you. What's your last name? And she was like, no, I'm the cooking teacher at the school. And I'm like, no, that's weird because I never got that message. I never text you. And she was like, wow, this is weird. So I went down to my phone company, and I spoke with them, and the guy was like, oh, yeah, we've been getting weird people coming in talking about other people has been using their number with that number that starts with la, la, la. And I'm like, well, I can't have this because I have business that I have to take care of. So I end up getting another number. I done had 2 numbers in less than 24 hours. So I'm like, wow, really? Wow. So I got a whole new number, I got a whole new phone, and I had to call all the people I called yesterday to give them the new number, to call them back today to give them a new number. This is weird. I'm like, how can you have 2 phones associated with one number? That's like creepy type stuff. Like, what else can they do in the world? So 2 people had the number, but they didn't have access to none of my apps. So none of my apps got affected, my banking app or none of that, because I have a high security code on all that stuff. Like, my Cash App has literally either a fingerprint or a PIN number that you have to put in to get through to that. So I don't have to worry about that. But I'm like, this is weird. But needless to say, I got everything done that needs to be done. I got everything corrected. I still got to call a couple of people to change the number all over again, but I haven't got around to that. It was just so much trying to get a new phone, updating the new and regular apps, and deleting old apps, deleting deleting contacts that I no longer associate with or really talk to them, so I really don't need their numbers. Deleting that, and then I'm like, wow. So I decided, since I have a new phone, my old phone would be the phone that I use to either do my videos on, take my product pictures on, and just do my day-to-day stuff on. And my other phone is just going to be my personal. So like when I go on my vacation in October, I will use my personal phone to take my pictures and stuff with while we're on the cruise, and not the other phone, because the other phone is just going to be for business content only. So yeah, that's it. So I'm almost to the post office right now. Got this slow car driving in front of me. Oh, have you guys ever seen a car get into an accident and it was a Tesla that refused to move when the light turned green? I saw that yesterday. I was taking my kids to work, and the Tesla had on a signal light, but it was in a straight lane, and the car behind it hit it. But when I saw the car, there was no like major damage to it. It was just like the paint from the other car. But you heard it. It was like bam. You heard it like you would thought that the car was smushed in the trunk, and it was nothing. Nothing. I'm like, how did a Tesla not know to go when the light is green? I can't do these electric cars. Let me just keep my manual car and let me go about my business. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, but the sun is out shining. I'm not for sure you guys see that. There's a boat in the background. And then, this is my local post office. So, pulling up to the United States Post Office. So, then parking spot. We are going to check the mailbox. It's not pretty busy here on a Friday. This is not normal. Post office is only busy on a Friday. I bet they have a key in my box, because they're gonna say, oh, it's too big to fit in your box. No, it's pushed all in there. You see how it's shoved all in there? We just got some mail. We just got some mail. Alright, let's unbox this right here and now, because it is small enough to unbox it here, and then I could just throw the paper in the trash. So this is the mini thing. Came in this little package too. And I have a rubber band around it. Drill bits. So it's electrical. I had a manual one, but I didn't want it. So this is what I'm going to use to put the hole in the keychain. So how they have the hole. Well, this one has a hoop, but normally I would have a hole in it. So I get to drill the hole in it and then put my little thingies on it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that tonight. This is gonna be my project when I get off work tonight. So, well guys, this is it. I'm gonna head to the water place so I can pay my water bill and then go to work after that. So thank you guys for watching. There will be more to come. There will be more to come. And more videos about blogging and what have you. So guys, have a great day. Stay safe. A great weekend. And thank you for watching once again. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm at work. I'm just sitting here waiting for the bell to ring for them to get over lunch. So, earlier in the video, I was telling you guys about how I was gonna talk about my budgeting situation. So, what I decided to do was to allocate $50 from each paycheck, because I have a side hustle. I get paid weekly, and then I have my main paycheck that I get paid every 2 weeks, semi-monthly. So for my semi-monthly paycheck, I'm gonna take $50 from each check, so that's $100 a month. And then from my side hustle, I'm gonna try to do $25 a week. So every other week, it'll be $75 that I'm gonna cash off, and the other 2 weeks are gonna be $25 and $25. So with that being said, let me see how much it'll be. What I'll be cash stuffing weekly, well, monthly will be $200. That's not bad for a month. So I'm gonna cash stuff my vacation fund for when we go on our cruise, and that's gonna be $10 every cash stuffing. And then I'm gonna cash stuff my wedding, even though we're not married yet, married to 2025. Cash stuff that, and that's another $10. So $20 is already taken away from the money that I'm stuffing. Then I'm also gonna be cash stuffing my mini saving challenges, which is you save $600 for the year, but $50 for the month. I'm gonna cash stuff that too and do my $50 for the month on that one. If I tend to go over into the next month, I'll probably do it for the previous month, since we already in April. So I still got to do January, February, and March. So 3 months. So if I have extra money to stuff in there, I'll do it for the previous 3 months. And then I'm also going to do my 100 envelope challenge binder. I have it as a binder. I'm going to do that one. I already stuffed 15 in there. So I did my 5 and my $10 one. So I already did that. So whatever's left over, I'll do that. If I could do a higher amount, I'll do a higher amount. If I could do a lower amount, I'll do a lower amount. If I could do 2 or 3, that's perfect too. So that's what I will be doing. Any of the stuff that I'm talking about is in my Etsy shop at tashasbudget.etsy.com. So I have 2 digital trackers that you could download. Once you buy it, it'll send you a link, and you could just print it at home at your leisure. And then I have the 100 envelope box challenge as a box. I also have the mini savings challenge, where you save the $600 as a binder, multiple colors in that. I have the 100 envelope challenge binder. I have multiple colors in that too. The binders are one color, and the lamination, not the lamination, I'm sorry, the permanent vinyl on the binder is different colors. So each one has their specific color with it. I could do different colors depending on the binder. So I have clear binders, I have a holographic binders, I have a clear binders with silver stars, I have a black binder with silver stars on it. So I have those 4 different type of binders. So it's still the 100 envelope challenge, it's just in the binder version. So I have that, and then I also have the Black Friday scratch-offs. Those are the new ones that's in the store right now, the Black Friday scratch-offs. I have other scratch-offs coming, and I have other binders coming as a set with different challenges in them. What else? I'm just working on some other stuff. I have some other stuff coming that I'm going to do too. I'm working on some other stuff behind the scenes, like a little budget. Everything is about budget. So it doesn't matter how much you save, as long as you save. It could be $1 a week. It could be 50 cents a day. It could be, if you can only save $20 for the month, that's better than not saving nothing at all. So it's all about budgeting and doing what you got to do for yourself, because you have a goal that you set for yourself. I have a goal that I set for myself. You have a goal to set for yourself. She over here has a goal that she set for herself. Him, them, they. Everybody has a goal that's set for themselves. Some people, you just got to put your foot down and step forward for it, with it, and go for it. So that's my savings journey that I'm working on. Everybody's budget is different. Some people could budget thousands of dollars at one time and fill up all these challenges at one time. Some people only could work with one challenge at a time. You have a lot of budgets on here that they have multiple binders that they stuff every week or every other day, or how often they get paid. And you have some that, like I said, could only stuff one. If you could only stuff one and finish that one, save it up and start a new one, that's good. That's still making a step towards the goal that you want to go. I want to save for a house, but right now we have so much that we are doing, so I'm just going to do the vacation, the wedding, and my 2 saving binders. And then I also save my change. So I have my silver in a certain jar, and I have my pennies in another jar. Me and my fiance does that. I don't split my silver with him. I have my own silver in my own jar. But we put the pennies together. But I even save my dollar bills. So if I have dollar bills left over from whatever change that I had that day, from whatever money I had in my wallet, I put that in my binder. I get $2 bills from customers sometimes. I put that in my binder. I have not cashed in my $2 bills, and I will not cash in my $2 bills. You have some people that save the dollar bills with the star notes on them, or they save the dollar bills or the $5, $10 or whatever with the letters on them. So they have D notes, C notes, J, K, L, and all that. Some people save those. I'm not all into that, so I don't save stuff like that. I just save my money as I save my money. So instead of trying to go big and saving my money, so far I done added up. I allocated $200 a month to put up in my saving challenges. It's whether it's going to be all at one time or separately throughout the month, but $200 from me will be putting up into my saving challenges, depending on the saving challenges that I'm doing, which, like I said, I'm just doing the vacation, the the vacation, the wedding, the mini envelope challenge, and my $100 envelope challenge. The $1 is not really a challenge, it's just putting money up. That's how I see it. And then also doing the recycle cans for my fiance and his job. But that's his money. So when I take the cans to the recycle place, whatever I get for that, I put up for that. That has nothing to do with my savings. That's for him and his job. So, but that's a lot in one video, guys. So, but with that being said, I mean, everybody's on their budgeting journey, no matter how is it. You could do a digital budget savings journey, or you could do a physical, or you got to have it in your hand to fill the book savings challenge. But everybody saves money some kind of way, some type of way they save money. I mean, it is what it is, but you do what you got to do for you, and I'm going to do what I got to do for me. So we're all out here trying to save, trying to budget. Everybody starts small, and then they got bigger. Some people start big and end up going small. I mean, it is what it is. So with that being said, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And it's me, Tasha at Tasha's Budget. Love you. Bye.